girls wear this, yeah.
Julia, so I mean, congrats on the win. Take us through it. What's going through your head right now?
Thank you. I was just so happy to get back in there, especially in times like these. But I've been fighting. I think the whole world is fighting right now. People are still, fighting because of the color of their skin, and that's been something that's been driving me to want to get back in the cage and do my job here, because there's a big fight right now on the planet, and good has to prevail. So it's kind of been a driving factor for me.
So this is a fight that's bigger than yourself.
Yes, way bigger. And I think we have a job to do as human beings, just being kinder to one another. And it's been something that I've been fighting for since the George Floyd murder. So.
Absolutely. And so, I mean, your corner was calling for the finish in the third round. Did you feel like you needed to make a statement tonight? Did you feel like you made that statement?
Yeah, you know what? I think I did. I'm the first 145er back in the cage. I was contacting Bellator saying, get me back in there as soon as possible. It wasn't like a full training camp or anything, but I just had a lot of passion, and I wanted to get back in there, especially after my last loss.
And I mean, when do you want to get back in there, and versus who? I'm assuming you want that Cyborg fight back.
Hell yeah. Failure drives me. It's something that's motivated me my entire career. Before my last loss, I had gone 9 years undefeated, and I plan on going undefeated now. So yeah.
And what do you think the roadmap is? Do you think it's an immediate rematch? Do you think you'll have to fight again? Kind of what are your thoughts?
I think that you know what, I don't think I have to fight again, but I think it's Bellator's call, and I think that it all depends on what they want to do and what they have planned for.
And a minute ago, just going back to what you said about your motivation for this fight and everything that's going on in the world. Can you just talk about that a little more? I mean, why does it mean so much to you?
It means so much to me because my husband's black, my stepson's black, my mother-in-law's black, and I've just seen a lot of racial injustice going on in my community on the Sunshine Coast. It's not just a U.S. problem. It's everywhere. We've got totem poles being vandalized on the Sunshine Coast, and it's just something that has been really pissing me off. And it's been a big motivating factor to get in there and be able to use my hands instead of my voice. So, I wanted to get in there and fight.
Yeah, absolutely. And your platform, too. I'm assuming that's something going forward you're gonna preach. Yeah.
Hell yeah. And I hope it doesn't continue to be a problem, and I hope it disappears, but as long as I'm fighting, I'll be fighting for that as well.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. First question goes to Giancarlo Alina.
Hi, Julia. Congrats on the win and getting back in the win column. Just what were your thoughts on Jessie Mealy tonight as an opponent, and was there anything that surprised you?
No, I knew how tough she was. I didn't take her lightly. I think that's I learned that lesson a long time ago in my Muay Thai career. When you take people lightly, it bites you in the butt. So I knew I'd studied her. I knew what she was, and I knew she was bringing it. I knew she had a point to prove, especially after missing weight yesterday.
Kevin Varghese.
Hey, congrats on the great victory. One key question. The Tampa's watching tonight. Do you have a message for her? Are you coming back for the title?
Absolutely, I'm coming back to the title. It's Bellator's call, but that's my goal,
John-Eric Polar.
Hi, Julia. Congrats on the win.
Thank you.
I want to know, what was it like for you mentally as you're getting ready to walk out there and go and perform, as, it's your first fight coming, off of a loss in such a long time?
I felt really strong mentally. I felt really clear, and I knew what I wanted to do, which was get my hands raised. And I wanted to go out there and fight my heart out, and I feel like I did that tonight. So.
Matthew Putterman.
Hey, congrats on the win, Julia. Hey, on your uniform, you have a cross. What does that symbolize for you?
Huh? So, my cross?
Yeah.
Well, it symbolizes just fighting with the Holy Spirit and fighting the good fight. So it just reminds me to stay centered and not to get too angry or too riled up and too out of my zone.
All right. Last question comes from Randall Folks.
I have two questions. Before the Cyborg fight, you were 9 years without losing. You talked about it earlier. What does it mean to you to get back in the win column?
It means a lot. You know what? I knew I was going to. I knew I was going to go out there and win. But, there's always risk, and it feels right.
And now you've gone 4 rounds with Cris Cyborg. What can you take from that fight that you could use in the rematch?
a lot. I feel like I made a lot of little technical mistakes in that fight that cost me the big the loss. So I've just been, you know, studying the fight and seeing where I went wrong and just adjusting and growing, because that's what mixed martial arts is all about in the big picture. So
Awesome. Thank you.